Hi, I'm Matt, and on tonight's episode of Atomic Martian Toy Reviews, we'll be doing Scarlet Spider, who looks a lot like Spider-Man, but he's not because he's a clone, and Dr. Doom, who's like an Ultron clone. And last but not least, from Power Rangers Samurai, we got the Clawzord. So stay tuned.
Who's fighting for lobster rights everywhere?
The Clawzord.
Damn.
Bammo. This is the Power Rangers Samurai Clawzord, available in stores now, and he's a giant robot lobster. And he looks awesome, and we're going to open him up and check it out. But first, we're going to talk about this badass packaging.
Yeah.
Clear stuff on the front. It's like a force field that I can't get through. I don't understand it, but I got to deal with it.
You know what? It's there to entice.
It's
Look,
enticing.
but don't touch.
Exactly. And you can see here it's got a Clawzord. You can spin this thingy on the front, forward, and backward. Maybe. Jesus. Yeah.
Child-proof my ass.
Ah, just spin it. God damn. And it changes his face, much like a clown. Just change it.
You know, happy to sad, sad to happy.
Yeah. Talking about the Mecha mode, the Lobster Zord mode, fighting for lobster rights. And then all four faces here shown on the box. It's kind of hard to see.
Because, you know, we're really far away.
And on this side, you got his pilot, the Gold Ranger in his Gold Mega Mode. On the other side is the Gold Ranger in his Gold Mega Mode, and the other Rangers in their Mega Modes. It's kind of shitty. And then on the back is a bunch of stuff. We got Lobster, Mecha, Power Rangers Megazord, Lobster Megazord, Power Ranger Lobster Megazord.
All together.
Did you catch all that? Because it's a lot of stuff.
Throwing right at you.
Coming at you hard and fast. That's how we do it. So you ready to open them up?
I think we're ready to open them up.
Let's get to some lobster saving.
Bam.
This is... Alright. So here we have the Clawzord in Mecha mode here. And he's awesome. You can see that he's got his sweet face changing ability still.
This is like the Power Rangers Manny faces.
He has Manny faces. And his arms come out to do some punching, but that's about it. Because that's all he's into for. That's what he does, is punch his problems away.
Punch, punch, punch.
Doesn't really seem like he's got a lot of leg pose ability here.
No.
Like, not a lot of movement. You can move kind of back and forth.
They do give you some battle action, if I may.
Yeah, go
Because,
ahead.
you know, he's fighting the big monster, and it's like... punch, 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 and the monster, like, you know, it's like sweep the leg, John.
Bah!
Oh, mother of Jesus!
Yo,
Please help me, somebody! Why are you all just staring?
Help me get you every time.
Oh God! Oh God!
That's what happens.
That's the action on this figure.
That's the action.
That's how it really goes down.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a dangerous world these Power Rangers live in. I mean, the TV show is very campy, but there's a harsh reality behind all of it.
Yeah, apparently. And then on the back here, he's got his cool little claw swords that he should be able to hold. You fold it.
Should.
And then it's like,
Bam.
bam.
One.
Oh, you want me to do both?
Well, why not? Why is he going to go out there and only fight with one sword when he's got two?
Bammo. Double claw sword action time. So you can just,
Better watch out, bad guys.
he's gonna toss your salad. So, yeah, he's pretty cool. I guess I'll do some explaining here. So what's going on? The Gold Ranger, why does he get his own cool Megazord? Because he has to. Because guess what? He's not some little pansy like everybody else fighting on a team all the time. No. He had to do his shit on his own. Nobody else around. He did all his training. He created his own Zords.
I mean, he grew up on the streets.
Hard knock, man. Hard knock life. In America, he's a fisherman. In Japan, he's a sushi chef.
That's not easy.
He had to learn how to cut sushi from a crackhead.
Or he had to learn how to bait from a crackhead. Either way, he got taught by crackheads.
Crackheads all over the goddamn
I'm going to be
place.
honest, they're not the best teachers.
Not by a long shot. So yeah, that's why he gets his own cool Megazord, because guess what? Everybody else had a regular whole ass upbringing.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, so that's what it is. So, Jay, let's see if we can transform him into lobster mode.
Let's get him in some, lobster mode.
Get the directions out.
Handy direction merchants.
Yeah, get it good, get it. Yeah.
Show, Jay.
What?
Oh, shit. So this is Clawful, and this is Clawzord in lobster mode.
Yep.
You can see here he is a very avid lobster rights activist, and he's been known to associate with the likes of many other animal rights activists, like
as
Clawful
yeah.
and Eternia. They get together a lot. They get it on. So, here he is. He's got his sweet lobster pincers here for pinching some nuts.
Or grabbing some
D's.
Sure.
And he's got his front 2 legs here, little mini ones. He's got 6 other small ones here that don't really do a whole lot.
I'm going to be honest, Matt. These legs don't look like they would actually move this Clawzord very well.
You should watch the show. He just zips on across.
I'll take your word for it, but those do not look like load-bearing legs.
He's got his lobster tail back here that splashes water all around so that he can move and do sorts of
stuff. But don't the Zords fight on land more times than not?
Yeah, but I mean, it's always nice to be prepared.
But I still don't see how the tail helps it on land.
Sure, you can just smack somebody.
It doesn't look like I can get very high at all.
Doesn't have to. Just sweep the leg, man.
Okay, take your word for it.
I'm take my word for it. I appreciate it. And he's got some nice detailing here, actually. We can see like the cool little like Japanese symbols. I can only assume. I don't know. Cool shit here. I don't know what it is. Shit's cool no matter what country it's from.
That's just right. You know, this beats the crap out of the original 90s stuff that they used to do, where if there's anything in Japanese or that looked remotely Japanese, they would just replace it with a lightning bolt.
Yeah. And then, of course, on the bottom here, we can still see... This is a really nice detail. They actually went in and put the cool sticker on, which I like. It's got a nice little reflective. It's like got...
Almost like a hologram sort of thing.
Yeah. It's really kind of like glitter, but not so...
Yeah, glitter. It's all good.
Yeah, it's cool. But, yeah, we got that going on in here, which is really nice. I feel like it's a nice detail just to put on the bottom or the back of the Zord, but I think when he combines with the Megazord, you can see that. So that's cool.
It's very cool.
And I bet we can get some sweet... Yeah, now the knee break action makes all sorts of good sense, right? Right?
Nope.
Not really. So...
Unless the legs were... We put the legs on backwards or something.
Yeah, maybe. So the Clawzord is actually... I think he's still pretty cool. He doesn't move around a lot, but with a toy like this, it's not really what you get.
Yeah, none of these Power Rangers Megazords really move around all that much anyway. So... but as far as it'll combine pretty well with your Shinken O or Power Rangers Samurai Megazord as it's known here in America. It'll combine with that pretty nicely to give you the Megazord. And then if you have any of the other smaller animal Zords they have in the show, you can combine it to make the big Megazord finale thing they call it, whatever that is.
Yeah. So I give him high marks. He's really good looking. Very clean paint. I mean,
yeah, I really
quality.
like the distinction between the gold and the orange instead of just making it like yellow and orange, you know?
Exactly. Just making it kind of, really nice colors, really great paint, nice molding here. So he looks fantastic. He gets high scores from the Atomic Martian crew. And I'm going to go role play with him now.
All right, next up we have Dr. Doom and
Scarlet Spider
from the Marvel Universe, New Wave. Series 3. This is number 15. What you have 14.
I have 14 and 15,
man.
ready to roll.
Yep. Now, these recently came out at Target, and we made sure that we went into our local Target and bought up every single one that we could find so we could sell for like $20 on eBay and everything. But we decided to open a couple of them for you. What are you itching for?
It's just this beard coming on my neck's really starting to itch me. A lot, like
Beard on the neck.
Beard on the neck? What's that mean?
Jason, get away! He's a neck beard!
Oh, I'm not a neck beard. Give me that
you.
fucking toy. I'm gonna go sell all of them on eBay. Fuck you guys!
No. Jay has turned into a scalping neck beard. What are we gonna do?
We gotta kill him. That's the only way to stop the infection.
Oh no. Oh well. But can we at least do the review for next?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, we'll kill you after the review. How about that?
We can sell them loose afterwards.
Yeah, we can sell them loose on eBay. Well, instead of killing you, I'll just agree to split the profit with me, and then I'll spare your life.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay,
do that.
Yeah, my neck beard is kind of growing in too.
Yeah, gets itchy as fuck.
Yeah. Well, good thing we're in my parents' basement.
Yeah.
So. All right. Well,
Let's see packaging on these guys.
Yeah, let's pretend like we never reviewed a Marvel Universe figure before.
Yeah, for all you people that have never watched it before. Fucking assholes.
All right, well, I got Victor Von Doom here.
And,
now, this figure has been previously released. He was released in a 2-pack, like last year, I think.
Yeah.
And that figure was pretty crappy. I remember seeing it in the stores and thinking how stupid he looks. And he comes with Absorbing Man, I think.
Yeah, it was pretty weak.
So I never picked it up because he doesn't have a stand, and the figure just looked kind of weak and everything.
Yeah.
So, as a gift to everyone that didn't pick up their previously released Doctor Doom, that was pretty horrible, they released this Doctor Doom,
yeah, it's
which is
like
pretty awesome.
Kind of like an apology letter.
Yeah, exactly. Packaging is a standard Marvel Universe packaging. There's really not a whole lot to write home about as far as that goes. It has a shield emblem on there representing the Series 3, which is the shield series, and you could get Falcon or Scar or Doctor Strange in this wave as well.
I'd say something different, but mine's pretty much the same 3 characters, but instead of the Falcon, it has Doctor Doom on the back.
Yeah.
Interesting note for any fanboys, though. Pretty much with every series of the Marvel Universe figures, they changed the artist. It started out with the artist Frank Cho, and then it went to the artist Mike Deodato, then it went to the artist Oliver Coipel, and now it's on the artist Simone Bianchi. So you might notice if you go and pick up some of the different waves, all the characters look a little bit different, and that's why.
Mm-hmm. Now, tell me a little bit about Scarlet Spider, just in case you don't know anything about Scarlet Spider.
That's right. In case you don't know, go to your local comic shop and pick up anything with the words Clone Saga written on it. Because let me tell you, that was just the toast of the mid-1990s. It was probably the greatest story arc ever written. And you know what's funny about it is it was only supposed to last like 6 months, but they stretched it out for years, giving everybody the enjoyment for so long. I mean, it was awesome. So you start out, and there's Peter Parker, right? Just one Spider-Man. But then all of a sudden this clone pops up from out of nowhere named Ben Reilly. And now you got 2 Spider-Men. And then somewhere in the middle there were like 20 Spider-Men. And it was awesome. And then they all went away, and there was only 2, Ben and Peter, and then Ben died. So they really screwed the pooch when they killed this guy. But I tell you, this is Ben Reilly, Scarlet Spider, and what a great homage to the mid-90s comic series they did, the Clone Saga. I mean, how could you better represent it by making a Scarlet Spider figure? I mean, I'm just tickled that they made this figure. How about you, Jason?
Yeah, sounds great.
Yeah.
Fantastic, yeah. Yep.
So, let's open these guys up.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, we got Victor Von Doom and
Scarlet Spider
out of package here. One little thing that's a little disappointing about Von Doom is he uses a lot of parts from the Ultron figure, and I understand that it's a necessary evil with action figures, especially 3 3/4 inch figures, that they have to reuse parts and stuff like that. But these are very noticeable, and the legs are very noticeable, and also the arms are very noticeable reuse. They look good on this figure, though.
Yeah.
This figure definitely rocks them better than Ultron did.
Oh, definitely.
So that's one thing I kind of don't like about it, but the chest is a whole new sculpt and everything, the chest area, and of course he has this cool cape, and his head is brand new and everything like that. But yeah, the arms and legs are reused, kit bashed, and they're not, they look like they were just ripped off an Ultron figure and stuck on this one,
Straight up. They just went, put them right on.
Exactly.
But you know what? You're right, though. They really work great for Doctor Doom. And also what's really cool about this figure, you probably can't see it on that, but you'll see it on the close-up pictures, is just this really intricate kind of design they put on the costume to make it look like fabric.
Yeah.
On the costume, on the cape.
It's all over the cape, the hood, everything.
It's so cool. And then also all the little details that make it Doctor Doom. Like you pull up the cape, and he's got these sweet little boosters on his back for when he uses his jet mode. And then when you don't want to have that showing, you just pop the cape right over top of it. It actually has grooves made for it. Mm-hmm. The only thing I really would like to see on this figure, I wish he came with a gun.
Well, he has a holster.
Yeah,
he has like a holster looking. It looks like a gun holster, but he doesn't actually have a gun with
him. He
it.
doesn't have the gun to hold, but he's got the hand for it.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, so
that's a little bit.
What kind of gun did Doctor Doom carry? He didn't carry like a 9mm or something.
He carried like a Luger.
Did he? Okay. Well, if you have any Indiana Jones figures or whatever laying around with a Luger, then you can always give it to him. But yeah, that's a little disappointing that he has a gun hand, but he doesn't actually come with a gun. And Ultron didn't come with a gun either, but he has a gun hand too. So.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's kind of weird. But overall, I think this figure is freaking sweet. I mean, I love Doom, and I was really disappointed with the first one they made, and I'm glad they remade this one because it gives you an appropriate Doom. And I'm extremely impressed with the last 2 waves that they made of Marvel Universe figures. They really stepped up their game and made some awesome figures. So this is definitely one of them.
Totally.
So,
Scarlet Spider.
There he is.
Here we go. Greatest character from the '90s come back. All right.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, what's the deal with the outfit? Like, why is his outfit? If he's a clone of Peter Parker, why does he have a different costume than Spider-Man? Wouldn't you think that he would just be like, "Oh, I'm Peter Parker, so I should wear what Spider-Man wears"?
Well, dude, isn't it obvious? Project Runway's Tim Gunn challenged Ben Reilly to put a costume together in like 5 seconds. Boom! There it is.
Yeah, it looks like it was put together in about 5 seconds. Yeah.
Masterpiece. I mean, take your sweatshirt that you just bought from the museum, rip the sleeves off, put on the red onesie, web shooters, belt, and some nonsensical little ankle pouches, and you're ready to roll.
Ankle pouches? Where do you buy ankle pouches? I've never seen them at Urban Outfitters or anything.
You probably bought them at the hippie store or something. I don't know.
You put your weed in there, man.
Yeah, dude.
So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, you know, the 90s brought us a lot of really memorable characters and a lot of really memorable costumes, too. And not always for the better. And I think Ben Reilly kind of suffered from that. I don't know. I can't remember the last time I saw someone with their sleeves ripped off a hoodie. It kind of defeats the purpose of a hoodie.
Well, when it gets a little bit cooler outside, get ready to see a nice and nice and warm core and then a nice cool arm for working outside. I mean, it only makes sense. If you're going to be outside doing anything, arms are going to be moving, they're going to be getting hot, but this is staying still.
Mm-hmm. Well, all I got to say is Spider-Man never needed a hoodie.
Yeah.
Any type of hoodie.
Damn it. That's the one complaint I have about this figure is literally every time I freaking move the leg, it just pops right off.
Yeah, he looks like he would have like a ridiculous amount of posability, but he really doesn't.
Well, I tell you, the big problem with this figure, it's great. You know, you can get in some pretty cool Spidey poses, you can. But they could have done a lot better if they shaved off some of this crotch area a little bit more. I mean, that sounds weird to say it. Just
okay. For those of you who don't know, Matt's reenacting what it would look like if someone was shaving off part of the crotch area. Just like he did a couple years ago, you know.
Oh, what? Too soon?
So anyway.
Yeah, but yeah, if you shaved off some of that lower torso, you could get more mobility out of these legs, especially up around the hips.
Yeah.
But all in all, it's pretty cool. It's got a new leg joint where it's got a seam joint up around the thigh, so you can twirl it around. It's still got 3-point articulation there where you can bend at the knee and get a really cool Spidey pose. And then, of course, the ankle moves back and forth and swivels all around.
Yeah.
So that
just below the ankle pouches.
Yeah. Not above.
I need to find some ankle pouches. I mean, I never thought about it. Like, what part of your anatomy is completely wasted that you could easily use to carry stuff around in your ankles? I mean, what else do you use your ankles for?
Yeah, think about it. Oh, I need some change over at Walmart. Hold on 1 second.
Zip.
Here you go.
Yeah.
3 cents.
And someone mugs you, they're never going to check underneath your pants to see if you're wearing ankle pouches. So I would highly recommend picking up some ankle pouches.
And you know what else you can put on your ankle? A gun.
Yes, you could. Pouch on one side, gun on the other.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Margaret, let me get all my change. Bam!
Dead.
Problem solved. It's a reality.
So overall, I personally like both these figures. I think they're really cool. Scarlet Spider, I mean, obviously he's a product of the 90s, and he has a certain fan base. You know, there's a handful of people out there that think he's awesome.
Everybody loves him.
But overall, I mean, he's basically, with a few accessories or whatever, other than a few accessories added on, he's basically a Spider-Man sculpt. Pretty basic looking.
Yeah.
And then Dr. Doom, of course, is Ultron, but with Dr. Doom outfit.
Yeah.
So
it's kind of like dress up Barbie.
Yeah, just a
carnival disappointment over here today.
No, I like both these figures. Actually, I'm not disappointed with either one. I think they're awesome.
Don't let the jokes fool you, folks. We like them.
All right, this has been another exciting episode of Atomic Martian Toy Reviews. We'd like to thank some of our sponsors like RadarToys.com, Tenacious Toys, T-Shirt Bordello, Big Bed Toy Store, Internet.com, Facebook.com. ScarletSpider.com, which I'm sure exists. I'm sure it's like the lamest webpage too. It probably hasn't been updated since like 1996 or whatever.
Has a picture of the moderator. He's wearing those big old 90s glasses.
Yeah. Neckbeards.com is one of our newest sponsors too. That's moderated by Matt, of course. He's the forum moderator for neckbeards.com. Internet.com. There is an internet.com.
I was just making that up one day. I was like, the fucking whole internet is our fucking sponsor. So internet.com. Bitches, check it out.
Okay.
Fucking Facebook.com.
Yeah. Nazi, DrDoom.com. All kinds of .coms out there. So make sure you go to all of them and everything. And that's it. You know, we're
Facebook.
Yeah, we're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. We're on. Huh?
No, you can dig us through dig. We're not on.
You can click the dig button if you want to. If you dig it, sucker.
Dig them.
And then of course our website AtomicMartians.com. You can visit that anytime, and we do toy news and updates sometimes, and sometimes we'll post articles and stuff on there too. So, but don't forget to subscribe to our channel and watch us every week because we are fucking retarded and we do crazy weird shit.
Dumb stuff online.
Dumb stuff online. Yeah, this is what we do. Yeah.
Power Rangers.
Go Cleveland Steamers. Rusty tromboning.